Yo, new Breed. What up, y'all? My damn lens cap just fell off right now. I was taking off the little leveler thing and I don't know where it went, but I gotta put it back on eventually. It fell behind my desk. What's up, y'all? What do y'all think of the clip on the Gallop? It's the one from the Roughneck design. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it on there. I'll angle it a little bit better in a minute, but I do kind of dig it. It's gonna take some. I want to tweak it some, but I don't know. I think I kind of like it. I didn't like it initially, but let me know. Let me know what y'all think. I'll show you a better angle in a minute. No cap. I appreciate you dropping the link, dude. Thanks so much. Do I have any of those wingspans? Oh yeah, they're right here. I have the material swapped, so y'all get a wingspan blend. Y'all are into it. I have the hardware and the blade swapped on both of them. I'm thinking about doing some of these for Blade Show Atlanta, and then if they don't move, then I'll drop them on the site. So yeah, and I always say the ones that I have are blems. I have blem wingspans. So on this one, like the carbon fiber has some white in it. You see that I do not like. So I had that on some of the other ones. And then the satins are jimping issues. Excuse me. Somebody had an issue with the jimping on their acid stonewash. So I'm trying to get that situated. I already have theirs ready for an exchange, but they're asking about a satin, but I don't have any more satin, non-blend satins. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the Gallop clip. I'm going to adjust it in a minute. I'm going to say, what's up? Marco, what's up? Henry G, what's up? Awesome Scooby snacks. There you go. Yes, happy Mother's Day. I'm sure they appreciate that. Happy early Mother's Day to my mom and my grandma. We took my mom out to Peter Piper's Friday. On Friday. Friday was her birthday. Wait, what's the day? Thursday we took her out. And so we had a good time over there. My brother, my sister-in-law, and kids, and we were over there munching out. I gave my mom, there she is right there. What's up, Mom? How you doing? I gave my mom a Decimal and a Steelhead. She didn't have those two. She doesn't have a Raze. And I don't know if she doesn't have a Ballistic. So I picked these up. I had picked up the Decimal, and the Steelhead actually carried the copper or brown anode today. So I gave her the ones that I had for original, the ones that they sent me, the factory sent me, or Kubey sent me before they were released. So she has those now. So and now I had to get some backups again, but she liked them, so that was cool. Paul Mike, that's Blessed EDC. What's up, Blessed? How you doing? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? There's Paul Mike. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Hey, I saw Rene Ramon's Dragonfly, Spyderco Dragonfly. Did you do the mod on that? I don't know if he did it himself or what. I just saw his post earlier, or maybe like a little while ago, and like 30 minutes ago. It looks sick. I really dig it. Burning Stables, what's up? How's it going? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Rolf, help with gadgets. What's the word? What's up, y'all? I think I said what's up to Marco, right? Marco? Let's see. Kelly, what's up? I appreciate all the swag and stickers. Some of that stuff went out with the new giveaway last week. Both of them, they got a little lanyard each. I gave my mom some of the new stickers and a what did I give her? Zipper pull and a little keychain. So she really liked the little roses. I appreciate you. Said not me. Oh, okay. It looks cool. I don't know if y'all seen it. but it looks sick. So back left for me today was the mini Slayback, or the regular Slayback. I'm not sure. These two guys together. And I talked about it last time. If y'all guys like a little bit of a stouter blade, the Steelhead is the way to go. See the tip? It's a little chunkier. So this is not as much of a slicer. So if you like that in your knives, and it's a smaller design, so if you want a compact kind of wedge, Steelhead's the way to go. So kind of opposites today. Slayback is very, very thin, and then pointy tip. So that's a cool combo. I enjoy carrying that today. And yeah, I like this kind of brown anno thing. It's scratched like a lot right now. I didn't notice that before. I don't know. I don't think that just happened, but yeah, I can't really see, but a little bit right there. I didn't notice that if it came like that, but it's all good. It has a worn look anyway. They were like, it's not worn enough. Throw it on the ground like Neves. Go out to the driveway. But yeah, so I really like it. So this clip, let me know what y'all think. Like I said, it's from the Roughneck design, but I wanted to try it out. And I think what I would probably end up doing is I want to slant this more. Let me straighten out the design so you can see it better. I need to see it like exact for me to get a better idea. So that's how it looks like that. But I would want to slope it more, and I think I'd want to internally mount it if possible. So I like that. I need to soften this area up here. I just saw that a little earlier. I always soften that. I don't know why that's not softened. But I do think I like that. And then let's open it so we can get a look at it open. What do y'all think? And if y'all watch this after, leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all think it looks good. The backspacer, I'm still messing with. I don't know if I'm going to do these little... I mean, I want to do something in the backspacer, but I'm not going to do these little slots. I was just trying something out. The original clip that I had on here, let me see. Where are you? This is... Oh, okay. So this doesn't even have a clip on it. The clip I was trying out was just to see what I thought, and I really didn't like it. So I don't know. I think it could work, and I like this clip a lot. I like how it looks on the Roughneck. Let me open that file. So if y'all aren't familiar with that design or don't know it at all, or don't remember it, I mean. So many files, guys. Which one are you? I think you're up here. Are you up here? No. Let's see. Precipice. Screws. The Scuff, the Shorthorn, Dead Breed collab, Grits, Distorts, Clydesdale, Gavels. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, Roughneck. I think I called it something else though. Oh, you know what? It's down here. It's down here. It's not in a file. It's called like the Dark Hollow or something. Okay, so this is what it's off of, and I really like it on this design. So I thought I don't know. It's from this when I did the render for Wednesday. So they were sitting next to each other, and I was just like, I think that looks kind of cool. Yeah, we appreciate you very much. The dragonfly, yeah, man. Yeah, it looks. I want a dragonfly, and that's the sickest one I've seen. I like it. I like the look already. It's interesting. It's got like a. It's an interesting design, and then the kind of aggressive look that it has too. I like it all together, and like a modded one like that just adds to it. Ron Dobbins, what's up? How you doing? Pocket snacks, drop them in there. Kanji Blades, what's up? It's at 420. How goes it, man? How goes it? Snail trails happen, unfortunately. Yeah, they do. But I just carried this today, I think. No, I think I've carried it twice. I think. But it's just been in my pocket. I don't think I've set it on a table or anything like that. It might have. I don't know what I had in my pocket today. I mean, I had my pen. Maybe it rubbed on that. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's all good, though. Damn gnat flying around. Son of a biscuit. Make sure y'all check out Dekanji. He's got some awesome stuff. I dig it. Original style things. I'm a big fan. Check him out, guys. Go tell him what's up right now. But really, check it out. Check out his Instas. He's got a lot of cool things going on. And then check out Kelly. Kelly's Mishmash. Doing her lanyards and some vids over there. Unboxing a lot of giveaways. Just winning all the time. I saw something you said daily gear guide, like not yours, but his or something like that. Neil McKenzie, I appreciate you, dude, with the 2 smackaroonies. Said hello. Hello, Neil. What do your snacks look like right now, man? Tell me. How you feeling, dude? Were you under the weather Saturday or Wednesday? I forget what day it was. But thank you, man. And hopefully you're feeling better. We hope you're having a great day, Ron. He's carrying the TRM Neutron titanium scales and Demco Shark Cub and American Blade Works slip joint frag titanium and a Gerber multi-tool and Big Idea pen fossil watch. Okay. Carrie's ready, dude. I like all that. For sure. Pork chop on the grill and chill. Lighter in pocket, greens in hand. Okay. Ready to roll, man. Them pork chops, though. Save me a bite, bro. Are they like the thick cut, or what kind you going with? What are you rolling with, man? Apex Carry, what's up? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Drop them in there. Snacking on spicy pretzels and drinking coconut water. That sounds like a good combo. I'll have some. I'm not a big fan of pretzels, but I like spice. I'll give it a shot. Wearing a golfer's hat today, all black. Okay, I got a Dallas Cowboys hat today. Mine is blacked out, right? I mean, aside from the white. Yeah, I like this. I like this hat a lot. I was putting on a blue one, but it didn't really go with the shirt. I was like, I'm not sure. I can't tell. So I went to ask Angel. She was like, no, not really. I was like, oh, okay. So that's what I was thinking. Dwight, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? What are the pockets? What are the snacks, dude? He showed me some pictures of his protos. They're looking sick. I'm excited for him. He had to do. He had to have them redone because he. I don't want to spoil his design, but there were some things that he was kind of concerned about, so he had to go back and have them redone, which was unfortunate because he was about to send them out, but he had to reel them back in because of some issues. But they're looking dope. I'm excited for him. Hopefully he gets them soon. And then I think you said you have another one that's being prototyped also, right? That you're waiting on pictures for? That one's sick too. Wait, I don't even know if I know which one you're doing. I think you told me what kind, but I did so many designs for you, I don't remember. William Hornbostel, what's up? How's it going, man? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Tato knives matter. Heck yeah, man. Matt Maher, what's up? Just got the Ontario Rat. Dang, it's the first one for me, I guess. 94.94 knife at Knife Works. 94, is that like a good deal? Is it like a titanium and Magna Cut? Or just Magna Cut? I know they're doing a Magna Cut one. Couldn't say Ontario on first day. Jeez. Waiting for new ones to complete. Oh, like you're working on some new ones? Oh yeah, I think I saw a post that you had some. I think so. I'm here, but going in and out. My data is out. Dude. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully, you get to watch more on than off. Or more in than out. She said, I made it. What's up with them Scooby snacks, man? You saved me one? Clint Crosby, what's up? Another sinus headache. This one 5 hours so far. Dude. Sorry, man. Hopefully you feel better, dude. Gonna be excuse me, that pressure up front, the forehead area that was going on. Did I get it? I think I got it. I don't know if I got it. It's not right here. Thinner cut, but huge. Oh, the one you're working on? The slicer? Kathleen, what's up? How's it going? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? That hat takes some dedication. Yeah, I'm a fan, You ride with the team, bro. You got to. You can't be a fan. What is it? Bandwagon guy. If they lose, they lose. It's all good. I got my own stuff to take care of. You know what I mean? I've got to win, guys. It used to be where I'd be like, oh man, all frustrated. I was like, hey, y'all got to work harder. But it's just everybody, in sports. I mean, I guess in anything really, but everybody, and if you're in a certain area, like a job, there, a lot of people are after the same thing. And then, but it's especially in sports, that's what it's about. It's all about competition all day, 24/7. So everybody's after that. But some people more, show more dedication than others sometimes. Freeman knives voodoo in the pocket and just had some Tillamook aged cheddar. Oh, dude, did you cut it with your knife? Tell me. That sounds delicious, and that knife sounds delicious too. Heck yeah. Lemon heads. I like lemon heads, the first part of the flavor, but I don't like when they get sweet. I like things to be sour all the way through, not like Warhead sour. I don't like that sour, but like flavorful sour. If that makes sense. Miranda, happy Saturday, working and lurking, snacking tortilla chips and salsa, flicking my Vosti Naga. I don't know what that one is, but I know chips and salsa. Welcome in. A new breed EDC Wingspan, a Savivi mini praxis, tenable tiny dancer, and munching on some ziti. Dude, you're ready. All around great. All around. You got any garlic bread or anything? That would be the cherry on top. Good to see you, Rolf, with the pockets packed. Magna Cut Rat 1.5 coming on the 15th. What is 1.5? What is that? What does that do? What does it have? What does it do? What is it different? What's up, Robo? What are the pockets? Tell me the snacks. Brown sugar, same, please. What's up? Tell me. Thank you, bro. Just a naked smoothie mango on my laptop at work, fixing some things. 2 Karama designs to start. Okay. So, guys, get ready to get tactical. Okay? He's bringing it. I had never worked on anything tactical before, so it was cool. To to try to understand that side of things. You know, I had to ask him questions. I'm like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like this or, you know, in what way. So it was a cool thing to work on, and then to kind of get an understanding of a better understanding of tactical designs, especially in those style, the style that he has, because those are very different. Those are like unique tactical uh, in deployment and in carry and in grip. You know, all that. It's very different. You know, it's different if you're working on a tactical folder. It's like a regular folder. But when it's something a little more unique, you got to get a little better understanding of things. Teriyaki chicken and shrimp for Henry? Okay. Dang. That's what's up, man. Oh, dinner. I forgot I asked that. Dinner pork chops and bigger knives. Got it. Hey, flip it, bro. Flip it, dude. Thinner knives and thicker pork chops. Do 1 and 1. What do you season them with? What kind of spices? Do you do your own spices? Or do you like buy some stuff? Tell me. Every time somebody talks trash about the Cowboys, I just close my eyes and ask, what would Troy Aikman do? What would Roger do? Roger Staubach. I like that that one. He's in an interview a long time ago. I didn't used to always watch like football or basketball. I didn't get into that stuff until like football, especially until high school, because I was in band, in the marching band, and I would watch the football game. So I started understanding the sport. You know, I liked it, but I didn't really watch it, and I didn't really understand it. Once you start getting an understanding of the sport, you know, you know what's going on more. So it's like, oh, things start clicking, and you're like, oh yeah, this is cool. So, you know, I started liking it then. So I didn't know a lot of the older, you know, until later, you know, watching like NFL films and things like that. But yeah, Roger Staubach, he says about, I think who is it? Joe Montana. And he says, I enjoy sleeping with, what did he say? I enjoy sleeping with oh, okay. I don't know if I can say what he says, but I enjoy it just as much as everyone else, or something like that. He said, I just enjoy it with one woman. So it was a funny quote. So I think that was on NFL Films that I saw, like just a clip of it or something. I didn't watch like the interview or anything. But yeah, man, that's good. I like the second part of the lemon head. First part sucks, but I deal with it to get there. So you like the sweeter part. I'm not a fan of the sweet, like Sour Patch Kids. I am not a fan. I don't like the texture, and I don't like how sweet they get. I don't like that. There were Haribo Kicks, the Haribo brand, the gummies. Those Kicks, I mean that's the what is it? They were like little shoes. I don't know, but they were sour all the way through. They had a good flavor. That's my jam, but I can't find them anywhere else. I don't know where they're at anymore. Stop selling them. Now they sell everything else but those. Bob Tism, what's up? How's it going? Good afternoon to everyone. My apologies. I was meeting with my boss. Now warming up some my leftover chicken, Alfredo pizza, and wings in my bag. Wingspan and Steelhead. Nice pockets, Mom. And then the food? Heck yeah. Those are her leftovers from Peter Piper's. Delicious stuff. Oh, okay. They with cheese. Rope doing it right. Okay. Okay. Heck yeah. One Moon, what's up? Working on stuff and listening. A no voodoo, an axial shift V3. This damn net is gonna get it. Telling y'all. Sorry about the clap. Hopefully y'all's ears are okay. Mini Hubo sack. I don't know Hubo. Mini Hobo sack. Harp leather hank keeper and pirate bandana. Nefarious art company pick. Wallet and inhaler. Ready all around. You're ready. You're ready to go. I like it. I like it. Hour and a half to yabba dabba do time. Is this thing on? less food, buy more tools. There you go. The thinner pork chops, let's get more knives going. I saw a post recently. I think it was a post, and somebody said, I bought a knife instead of food. I forgot who it was. I thought that was funny. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of this clip. I'm thinking I might go with something like this. I'm pretty sure. But like I said, at first I wasn't sure about the look. It's definitely an upgrade from what I had on there originally. And it's growing on me more the more and more I look at it. So I'll probably do something similar to that. Maybe throw some milling on there. I don't want it to be too milled out everywhere, you know, milling everywhere. So I kind of like that it doesn't have that, but do something with it. But what I like the style though. Like it has a little flair to it, you know, it's not plain. And I don't know if I'm doing ambidextrous on this one, so I don't I don't mind it being this style clip, because if you flip it, obviously this side ends up on top. Also, I've got to see how it works with Riot for the Iron Striker, to see how I'll probably get with Devo and see how it works for ordering lefties, because the Iron Striker is not ambidextrous. And I'm still waiting for my drawing. It's been 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks on Wednesday, I think. So maybe Monday I'll hear something and they'll have my drawing ready. You know, you send your drawing to whoever's OEM. I mean, if that's how you work, you know, I do my own CAD files. I like doing that. You know, like I say, it started from CRKT. I was asking, hey, what do I do? I mean, what do you think of these sketches? They said we don't accept sketches. We take, we work with either prototypes, like customs, or sometimes on with the exception sometimes 3D printed designs. So I knew I had to learn CAD to learn to be able to 3D print. So anyway, but in working on that, it gave me more control whenever I was reaching out to a company, you know, because then they send the file, I send a file, they send me a file of theirs, and if I want to change something, I can change their file, you know, and send them the tweak so they can see it exactly how I want it. But yeah, so they're redoing the file. They're working it to their specs or whatever for their machining or whatever they need to do. And then when I receive that, hopefully there aren't too many tweaks, because I don't know how long it takes. I think that's what I forgot to ask Dylan. How long, because he had to go back and forth for some of his design, see how long it took for them to get back, like with the changes, because I would hate to wait another 2 weeks after changing something. You know, if I have to get it right, I mean, that's what I'm going to do, but I would prefer not to have to wait that long. But I'm excited for this one. But I do need to ask Kev and Colin how getting the lefties, you know, what, like, can I do like 5 of each or 2 of each, or what do I have to do? For Kev, it's more of a priority because, you know, he is lefty EDC. So for him not to offer left-handed, you know, models or ambidextrous, it's kind of silly for him, you know what I mean? So he tries to take care of them. He makes sure he does his best to do that. And I want to do that too, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not lefty, you know, it's not in my name. So if I can order like 3 of each or something like that, maybe 5, but because they're going to be 4 variants, if I do 3 of each, I don't know if 5 of each, that might be a lot. I don't know. But I got to see how it works. But I'm excited for this, and hopefully I hear something soon. This is the closed look right here. So it's as big as the Clydesdale. I did a post with the prints side by side. Jesse, what's up? How's it going? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Let me know. This is the crossbar lock design. I haven't gotten back to this one. There are a lot of tweaks that I've got to get going on this one. I had just mocked it up because the idea is there. I've got to move this down some, I think, and maybe back a little bit. The cutout is not great as is. It's hitting all of the crossbar, so you can't have that at all. And then the flat isn't hitting where I need it to either for this top part. But all that can be adjusted. But I really do like this design for a crossbar lock. I don't know why. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Not really sure, but I do. And this is the one we've been working on. So I'll get back to this one. What are we working on? I think I was doing were we doing it on Wednesday? Is that when we were working on this? Or was it Saturday? So we've got the lock side done. So I got to throw the chamfer on that. There's something else. So I've got to do the lock bar relief cut. It's going to be a small cut because this is only a 1.5 millimeter liner. So it'll probably be like 0.25 millimeters deep, something like that. But anything helps. So that's going to be what we're working on a little bit today. And this was the design that I had for the thumbnail Wednesday, I want to say. So this one is going to be a little project, my new project that I'm working on for myself. I'll just show progress during the live stream, but I haven't gotten back to this yet. I don't think I worked on this Wednesday. I think it was Saturday that we did this. And we got one. I don't eat much. It'll be the first meal today. Oh, okay. There you go. But what are the seasonings though? As a marching band nerd, huzzah, marching band nerd. Yeah, man. I mean, it's fun, dude. I like music. You know, I played tuba and I hated it. I did not want to play the tuba. You know, it's a boring instrument. It's an essential instrument, but I did not like it. Like about 90% of the time. But I enjoyed the music. You know, like I enjoyed playing. I just wish it were a different instrument. But I had a good time. It was fun. Marching band is a more demanding than I think people think. You know, if you're going through, especially if you do it like the correct marching way, like lifting your toe, getting it pointed, you know, as high as you can. Bending, you know, your knees, kicking your knees out, not doing that kicking or like jumping, like not jumping, like knees all high and stuff, like not that crap. Like stuff that's hard. Like we would have to, because we would do our halftime shows, and our director, he did like some awesome shows and showed some awesome music. We played Gladiator. My sophomore year, we got a standing ovation in our Battle of the Bands. I think it was Battle of the Bands. We played I think it was Gladiator, Europa, and I forgot what else. Oh, it was that time? I think so. But anyway, yeah, so you're putting your show together, so you got to hold your position while he's fixing whatever. You're staying with your foot stretched out, toe up, and all that, cramping maybe. You got to drink that water. And depending what instrument you're playing, you know, you're either carrying something heavy or you have your arm up like this forever, holding it in place. And then when you march, you've got to not rock because then it affects your playing. So you got to stay steady up top while you're moving. So you got to roll your feet. You know, it's a lot that goes into it, because if you're just stomping around, then you mean wow, 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 you know, it's gonna sound dumb. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into marching that I don't think people realize. Hey, it's all good. I take no offense. I think I just answered your question right now. It'd be cool if I were in the drum line. We had an awesome drum line my freshman and sophomore year. Like, great. They were dope. They were really good. And then my junior, senior year, they were okay. But yeah, the band as a whole, my freshman and senior year were pretty good. Our factory is about 45 minutes away. Twin snakes, sour and sweet. Those are pretty good too. I like the twin snakes, but the kicks, bro. Hey, hit up the factory and tell them to deliver some kicks to San Antonio. Please, just drive over there and say, knock on the window. Tell the security guard, hey, do you know Loot-10-Tex? Just tell them, bro. Do the sugar-free gummy bear challenge. Was that people were throwing up or something like that? Is that what that was? Mo Patty, what's up? I'm sorry, I'm behind. I don't know which design you're referring to. Please tell me. I'm sorry about that. Well, what are the pockets? What are the snacks? Good to see you. Get down here. Who's jazzed for Hotland? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, man. Can't wait to watch the Bally Kids over there clanking away, bro. Clanking away. Yeah, man. I like the Wingspan. I would have done a lefty option. For the clip as is, it didn't work. The style I did it and how it's mounted. And then I ordered, I think, 20 of each version. Excuse me. 20 extra of each version in case the inlays fell out. So I couldn't do like pay the extra cost for like I don't know how many you got to do of lefties for Kubey. So I ate the cost of the clips, and I haven't used one. I only used one recently because the shade didn't match on warranty. So I was like, why am I going to warranty? And then I find a clip it doesn't match, and we're like, oh. So I had to change that. But that's the first time I had used a clip. But yeah, I really I wish I had done it that other way, because it's not that I don't have the thought. Even with my license designs, those are designed as ambidextrous, but when they put them out, they're only right-hand carry. The Decimal, they're supposed to have sent filler tabs with the new ones, because when they swap, when I sent out the Decimal to Kubey, they did their file and everything. They were getting ready to release it. When they were getting ready to release it, they had said, no, it was when they did their file. They didn't have the filler tab. And I said, oh, it's supposed to be left-hand, right-hand carry. They said, oh, we can't do that because the filler tab with the contouring, it won't swap. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, well, I guess we'll just do it like that, because I didn't want to lose the contouring. And they said, we can either do that or flat scales. And I said, I don't want to do flat scales. I wanted the contouring. So when they came out with the filler tab, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't think to test it. I got an email from somebody saying, hey, when you swap them, the filler tab doesn't sit right. So I was like, dang it, that sucks. So I emailed Kubey. They said they actually got an email from somebody else, which is probably the person that emailed me. And they said they were going to be sending filler tabs out with the Decimal. And I don't believe that is this the Decimal? I don't believe I got an extra filler tab. But that'd be cool, because it's what they said they were going to do. And I didn't think to check. I just assumed they fixed it or something. What the hell's going on here? I just assumed they fixed it. Okay, I don't know where the box is. I don't know, but I'll check it later. So yeah, they were all supposed to be left hand, right hand, but it didn't work out. So sorry about that, but that wasn't my call. That wasn't my call. Matriarch 2 and Beg Knives, whose name I don't know. You don't know Beg Knives? Beg Knives' name? Or name of the knife? The name of the knife. That makes sense. Jim Beam Snack. Okay. Thirsty. Getting a little drink in. That's what's up, man. Hey, drink one for me, bro. Drink one. Sounds delicious. Let's do this relief cut real quick. So I don't know how many of y'all were here. I'm pretty sure most of y'all were for when I did the internals for the lock side. So let's go. Can we do 3.5? I don't know. I'm just gonna do 2.5. It's just a little something. So we have that, and then we've got to do our little chamfer in here. I think we've already got our show side. Yeah, we have our cutout right there. So that's good. The thumb disc that Jay hates. There's a lot of access to that, so we're good on that. And yeah, we'll start getting this chamfer going. So whenever I do my chamfer, you can do it where you draw like a sketch line on here, like on your path. You know, I like to do it past the path because then it'll cut like weird. But you can also do it this way. It just depends on how high you're trying to go with your chamfer. But I like to go, if I can, I like to go just above this arc. So I'll show you. So we're going to do not equal distance, we need 2 distance. And then we don't want to go too thin because then that'll be annoying in the hand. So 1.5 millimeter thickness. So let's go let's go 4.5, and then we're going to ride this arrow up. But we've got to keep an eye on this right here because we don't want to go too far, and then we have like a weird, like where we go into, you see back there, we don't want to go into that. So as long as we're like right there, then I'm good with that. Another thing you want to check for is if you have an insert, you want to make sure that you're a good enough distance. So this one, this is a steel liner, so we're good. We don't even have to consider the insert. But what I am noticing is that I don't have my ball drawn in yet, my detent ball, but we should be way far from that. But we do also have to be mindful of the lock face, but we're also good on that too. See the distance? Because I don't want to thin it out on the lock face. So those are all things that you've got to keep in mind. And then if you look this way, we're above the arc. For me, that's important because the whole point of it is that's where your thumb's going to land. This cutout, that's where your thumb's entering. You know, that's the axis. So if you're coming in from that side, then you want to hit a chamfer, you know, or a scalloped area or something. You know, you want it, at least for me, I don't want it to be flat because then you get that 90-degree angle. And if you're fidgeting with something and it's just, you know, you got that angle that you're hitting constantly, it's going to be annoying eventually. So like this one right here. See right there, first off, there's no access. And then there's no, you know, like a scallop out, not on either side. It'd be cool if they did one on one side, but you know, it's still fine. Like this one, I don't really fidget with too much. I love the action. I love the look. I love the utilitarian style. I like, you know, overall, I still like this knife, but I'm not going to be fidgeting with it a whole lot. You know, you just got to kind of poke your nail in there. So you can do it. It's not as annoying. Maybe because of the liner so thin, I'm not sure. But you do have to use your nail. You use your meat on that. That's going to be super annoying. You use your nail, should be okay. But, you know, on a bigger knife, something that, you know, heavy, thicker, it's going to take more pressure, more force, and it's going to be a bit more annoying. So scalloping, chamfer, what have you, do it. And then, like I said, keep it past your arc of your lock bar axis. That's how I see it. That's how I view it. That's what I think. I think that's good. You can get away with it being lower, you know, but I prefer it being high above that. And okay, so we've got that. Another thing we want to do is I want to soften these areas right here. You see what I was talking about on the Gallop? That's why I was surprised that I didn't have any softening there. So I've got to soften that. I'm not going to soften it on any of the files I have open right now because it's not going to matter. This is not my file for what I'm going to send for OEM. And neither is the other one I have open because it's not even... Well, actually, this one might work. I've got to see what state it's in. No, it's missing quite a bit. So it would be the other file because this one doesn't even have the hardware. It only has my pivot hardware. Excuse me. So on the file that I'm going to use, that one will be the one that I tweak. So I want to soften. Where's it at? What do I have all these files open? The Osiris. So yeah, I want to soften this. Oops. Bring that back. Go in here. And then throw a little fillet on there. Just want it to be softened. Don't want to hit any sharp corners. Soften that side. Come over to this side. Soften that side. Let's go 6 on that. And then I also want to soften these a little bit too. A thing that you can do, because I know companies will do what they're going to do regardless sometimes. But, you know, I think when sending your file out, like if you do it a certain way, or if you have somebody do your file for you, when you reach out to the company, oh shit, I mean, shoot, sorry. When you reach out to them, if there are little details that you put there for a reason that are just slight, but they're there, and you'll notice them to the touch, but you might not, like you can look over them really quickly if you're doing a file. If, like, let's say they're just trying to get the file done. If there are certain things like this, for example, throwing a little softening right here, like doing something like that, point it out to them. Make it a point to be like, hey, can you knock these down, like in my file? So that way, you know, when they send you the file for you to look at, make sure you check those out for yourself, because then if they didn't do it, you can catch it and tell them, can you do it like I have in my file? You can ask them. And then they'll let you know, like, oh, we can't do it for whatever reason or whatever. Then you have to decide, well, what am I going to do? Can we chamfer it instead of softening or whatever, you know? So just point out things like that. Whenever you're looking over your file, if they don't send you a file, just, you know, ask for images or more images, like if you need a better look. Because, I mean, it's your design. If you paid money for it, then they should be able to send you some pictures if you're asking for them, you know? Can I get a better look at this? Or, hey, is this, I can't tell, is this softened? But yeah, make it a point if you have little things like that that you need taken care of, because they can matter, you know? You did it for a reason. And just like I'm doing this, you might not notice 0.75 fillet, you know? But you'll feel that. You feel that knocked down, you know what I mean? So I was working on something for Devo, and Kel was asking me about their plunge grind. Is the plunge pulled back far enough? And I showed him their original file, and I showed him the file I did, and I said, hey, I said your file was already, you know, had a good plunge. You had it thinning out. I showed him another picture from the under, or maybe it was a video, the underside of the blade, and I said, look, it's thinned out. And then I said on mine, I said I have more. And I said the only way it's going to mess up is if they do it at the factory, if they bring your plunge forward. So because right now, the way it's modeled out, you have a lot of life. So they've got whatever adjustments that need to be made on our end or whatever to the file for them, or they can just pull it back themselves, whatever. But it should have enough life as it's modeled. So if they're pulling it forward, that's something that they're doing. So that's another thing. Like, and I said you're gonna. I said what I would do. I said which is probably something you ought to do because it's Devo. They're checking off all the boxes. So I was like, which is y'all probably doing. I said, but if you're not, I would say ask them. Hey, can you make sure you leave the plunge as it's modeled because that's going to be as much life. Now, if it's not possible, like if they're like, oh, well, the frame, we can't do it for where the detent ball is or something like that. I don't know, detent hole. Well, then that's something that I would need to know, or I would want to know, how can I fix it? Future reference. What can I change to keep my plunge grind the way I want it, how I'm modeling it. My son is actually doing marching band next year. Oh, dope! Very cool. What is he playing? What's the instrument? Sorry, I got far behind. Marching band, interesting early indoctrination. Interesting early indoctrination. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? I love that movie. Which one are we talking about? I was quoting something, right? No, I wasn't. That was something else. Oh, Drumline? I don't know. My good homie who drums was a beast at that stuff when he was younger. Oh, really? I had a really good, not a really good friend. I mean, he was a good friend, but one of the main reasons our drumline was good was our drum leader, our section leader of the drumline. He was really good, and I don't know if I talked about it. I feel like I talked about it in my live stream. That I had the privilege of watching him at his UIL contest. We were in UT for our competition. I was there as a solo and in a quartet, but he was up and he needed to carry his equipment to his, because we're in the big campus for UT, so we had to carry it to his room. So I was like, yeah, I'll help you. So I got to sit in on his little whatever he had to play, his sectional or whatever. And oh man, it was great. Got like goosebumps watching that dude. He was great. He was really good, very talented, and just to be able to sit in on that was really cool because when you play that type of music, you like I was okay at it, but they really test you in that music. The what you're reading, what they put together. It's really to challenge you, and he tore it up. It was really cool. A smaller one, I did not catch the name. Are of these designs, or of something I was holding up? Was it something I was holding up? Let me know. I'm sorry. I was holding the Steelhead and the Decimal, the Slayback. It's the Slayback right here. Oh, Slayback. Monterey Bay knives. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom and I'm gonna come back up because I'm way behind. Sorry about that. Once I get going in the CAD, or especially in the CAD, I'll fall behind. Donnie, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? What are the pockets? What are the snacks, dude? Let me know if you haven't told me already. Make sure you check out Donnie. Oh, what happened here? My mouse just gave up on me. I was trying to highlight this thing. Highlight? There's Donnie right here. Go check out his Instas. It's good to see you, man. How you doing? Not the one on the screen. Okay, got you. So this one? The Monterey Bay knife Slayback. This is a production knife overseas, China. This is not a custom or anything. Steelhead. New Breed EDC KV9. Decimal. New Breed EDC KV9. Hopefully it's one of those last two, or you're gonna get me very sad right now. I'm just joking. Oh, I thought you said not on the screen. Oh, you're saying not the one on the screen currently, is what you mean. There are all these little guys over here. There's this guy right here, crossbar lock. The Roughneck. This is one I really like a lot. I have the 3D print of this one. This one I was really considering as the next model. The Roughneck. What else is there? Oh, then there is this one right here. That one I'm still working on. This is a new guy. The new kid in town. I don't know what I'm saying. So this one still needs a lot of work, but it's got a lot of great things going for it. I mean, in my opinion, right off the bat, I really like this. Hopefully those help. The Roughneck, geez, that was torture. The Roughneck, yeah, I really like it too. Thank you. I'm glad you like that look. This is the print right here. So this one I was really considering this one for the next new Breed EDC design. But the Iron Striker, surprisingly, was a lot of people voted for that one. That one in the Gallop. So this is it with the Royal, Kubey Royal, CM knife designs. The Clydesdale, I think it's about Clydesdale size. A little bit bigger than the Clydesdale. I really do like this design. What else do we have? A Kaimano. That'd be a good combo to carry, right? The Roughneck and the Kaimano. I'm down. But everything lands where I want it to on this one, so that's great. Can reverse it. The thummies. It's clean. You know, it's got like a clean, aggressive look. That's what I like to do a lot of the time. If you look at the Raze, I guess there's one other design that hasn't been released that has kind of a clean, aggressive look. Gentleman aggression. The Steelhead has kind of a clean, mean look, but it's not very aggressive. But I do like to do those when I can. Wicked Dream Designs, what's up, dude? Sorry to see your message so late, dude. How you doing? Dwayne Letterman, what's up? How's it going? Pockets, snacks, drop them in there, y'all. Let me know. I was in marching band. I marched baritone and saxophone. Oh, dude, dope. Excuse me. You see, I would have preferred even playing the baritone, and that's like a small tuba, because they get to play a little bit. It's a little bit cooler more times than the tuba is. It's still not that cool. Like, I mean, musically, like fun, I guess I should say. It has a little more fun times than the tuba, but it's like a smaller tuba. The notes are very similar, just different range. I would have preferred to play that. Real 210, he played trombone. He was good. Aaron was good at it. He could read music well. He had a nice sound. If he watches this later, which he does, he says he does. We'll see. We'll test it. But yeah, he was good. And saxophone's the one that I wanted to play. I just dropped Wicked Dream Designs link, by the way, for his Instas. Make sure y'all go check that out. Go check out his very polished blades. He does great work over there, and he also has some designs, some sick designs. But saxophone, that's what I wanted to play, but didn't get it. He didn't get a chance to do that. But like I said, I enjoyed it as a whole. I just wish it was a different instrument. I love watching them perform. It was awesome. Proud of me. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. Hand tossed 00. Oh, okay. Flour pizza. I thought it was XX. I guess, is that a different thing? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Homegrown San Marzano tomatoes, red sauce. Dang, like your own? Homegrown basil, sausage, pep, provolone, little ricotta. Oh, am I ripping? Dude, that sounds fantastic, bro. You ain't playing around over there. Just gonna go to Donnie's for dinner sometime. Heck yeah. Adobe, what's up? Ate some bean and cheese tacos. Got the Dio Pony Stout on me. Oh, dude, nice pockets, dude. And the bean and cheese? Yes, sir. Do you do any spice on there? Any salsa? I love me a good bean and cheese, man. Nice, coming in great with that. Got me all excited. I was trying to get a Lush yesterday, and I ended up not getting it. I almost did. They only had 2 left in stock of the, what is it? What do they call it? The Wakanda Forever. It looks great, and it was one of the models that I worked on, remodeling for Devo. So I wanted to get it, and they had it at a discount, and I didn't get it earlier in the day. Went back later, and they were gone. So I missed out on that. Hopefully, a Blade Show they have some more tucked away or something. I don't know. I had the chance, I think, Blade Show Atlanta last year, and I didn't get one. I should have. But yeah, I like to try to collect the knives that I worked on models for. But you can only spend so much money to get those and the stuff I want, you know? Like I don't have Casey's. I think I had a chance to pick up the prototype. I think he was selling them. The is it 71? Is that the one? The chance to pick that one up. I did get the Tornado. And I think they had the Pony Stout Protos and the Lush Protos in Blade Show Atlanta, unless they were already released. I don't think so, but I should have gotten those. But I got the Saloon, and I love that design. It's a great design. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But I do have, you know, I am fortunate enough to have, you know, the Mad Yako, what is the Redeemer? I did the modeling for that. I've got the Saxy, the B Saxy. Got that one. I have the Downdraft. Got that going. I have the Tactical Terry, aka 1931 Leatherworks Orlock. What else I have? I have the Tornado. Have that one. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something. Well, I guess at least as far as owning, I'm definitely missing some. But yeah, so anyway, I've got to see if they have any in Blade Show Atlanta. I do have my tickets, but I still got to make sure I have all the funds to be over there for sure. But yeah, the Lush, it was looking good, and it would have matched my Saloon. I picked up a prototype Saloon in Atlanta. I did that. Like I said, I love this design. But that Wakanda Forever Lush, yes, please. That'd have been sick. But it's all good. Like I said, pockets only so deep. But it's funny because I've been debating getting the Mini Osborne, the Mini Freak, and something else. ProTech, it's a button lock flipper. The first one that they released, the Cambria. So I've been between those, and then the Lush yesterday, it was the same price. I think it was yesterday. as the ones, except for the Camry. The Camry is a little more expensive. So I was like, dang it, everything. I want everything. Yeah, man, you got some delicious grub going. I'm talking to you, but you're not listening. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll take any long ass, as long as it's a tanto. The thing in a long ass tanto. Okay, so we're putting in some of the spices pretty much for this design. So got our chamfer there. We still need to do relief cuts on this. Not a lock bar relief, but relief cuts. Another thing that I'd like to do is throw some little chamfers on here. Excuse me. That wouldn't be for anything. I mean, it's, I guess if you want to have it softened just for whatever purpose, but I just think it's a nice little detail is why I like to do it. Another thing is like putting a little fillet on this right here. Just a very, very small one. It's right there. I won't let you do much because it's not very deep, but you can do some. So, I mean, I think I'd like to do more than that. Probably do that. Just a little something there. Can do more, but right now I'll leave it like that. So, yeah, so relief cut, some weight relief. So we can work on that. Oh, before I do that, let me do my detent ball. So I'm gonna forget. And is it in there? Oh, I'm on the wrong, there it is. So I'm gonna throw my cutout. And I don't know what, hey Donnie, what depth do you go on your detent ball? Like, how do you do that? Like, what is your like recipe? Like, did it take some testing? Like, that's too deep, that's too high. Like pressing it in there, you know, is there a kind of a measurement in pressing that you stop at or something like that? Like the amount of weight you put? The way I do mine for modeling is I'll come in here, just draw a little sketch, do a little line. I want it to be straight down the middle. That is not down the middle. Come back in and just find this little dot right here. Go up. Oh, hold on. There's a better way to do that. I don't know if this is a new thing. I don't think it used to have this before because I remember thinking it'd be cool if they did this. A little midline thing. That is sick. I don't think it was there before. It must have been in the update. I need to ask Dylan. So I do it like that and come back out. And I ask because I'm pretty sure it's not a 50-50 type thing. And what I do is essentially 50-50. So I do a little revolute. And then now we have our detent ball. And then what I do after that, I go back in and then I combine the two. So now it's one piece, it's one part of the design. And then I'll go in and I'll throw an appearance on there. It looks like, oh, okay, nothing there. I'll go glossy. And I use paint. Put it on faces because then it'll turn the whole lock bar pink, black. There we go. So now we have that. I didn't want to forget that. The other thing, oh, okay, so we already have our detent hole, our detent track. So that's all good to go. So now we'll do this. And I had talked about how we had our weight relief on the show side, that we could kind of match some of that, but we can't match all of it. So we're going to go in and we are going to project in some of the lines from the show side, and we'll work with what we can to keep them kind of keep them matching somewhat. So you see, like on this side, we can't match this exactly because that right there, you know, we can't cut into that. So we'll probably draw a line, you know, somewhere right here, a little bit shorter. And then obviously on this side, we can't go all the way through there. There's our lock bar. And then we can't just do this side either, because then we're, you know, cutting in too deep right there. So we'll draw another line, like maybe about where that red line is. Draw a line there, and then create another area for weight relief. I set it at 0.0625 inches away from the lock face. I have flattened some, still experimenting with that though. Oh, okay, got you. Like unintentionally flatten some, or you trying like a little nub thing like who does it? Sharp by Design. I was talking about, man, so you do yours 0.0625 inches. How far is that? Because I was doing I was measuring some, well, one, I think, specific knife design. I was working on something for Casey, and I was having an issue with the placement. It was too far. It was either that, or I don't know. Maybe I just had the knife open, so I was like, I'm gonna measure some things. That's probably what it was. So I was measuring it at 0.8 millimeters, I think is what it is. Yeah, 0.8 millimeters away from the lock face, because that's the measurement I got with the calipers. But then what blew my mind, I talked about it on Saturday or Wednesday. I think maybe it was Wednesday. And I know you have to have crazy great tolerances, machining, all that. The Rosie has 2 detent balls, and they stick out of the insert, of the steel insert. So that blew my mind, bro, because I'm like, I'm over here trying to figure out what distance I have to be for it to be okay, and he's putting them outside the damn insert. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just put them, you know, all the way out. No. So he has, you know, the chunk of it, you know, he has the meat of it in there, but he still has, like, I don't know, maybe a third or a quarter of it sticking out. So that blew my mind, bro, because I'm over here like, okay, you know, let's be safe. Yeah, you're too close. The you know, the audacity. This guy just, I'm gonna put him sticking out. So yeah, I thought that was funny. And I don't know if that's where this placement came from or what. Probably. I got ballsy on this. Let me just see where my distance is. But I was doing 0.8 millimeters. So let's just do a project. Let's see Donnie's. So Donnie is 0.0625 inches. Hey, what happened? 0.0625 inches. And then I was going, so that's Donnie right there. And I was going 0.8 millimeters. So I was going closer. But then, I mean, I'm also working with, you know, companies that have like CNC machines. So it's very different from Donnie. Donnie has to be more careful because he's doing all his handmade. So, you know, with the machines, they can get closer because they can be more precise. You know what I mean? And Donnie can only be as precise as he can with what he, you know, everything hand, you know, with his hand. So that's quite a difference. I'm pretty like about half, pretty much. So this one, what is mine at on here? Is this closer? I probably did this after watching. So that's a lot closer than I normally go. But yeah, I saw that Oz thing and I was tripping, man. Dual detents have various uses as well, same as double stop pins. Yeah, his is so it gets on the detent ball quicker, right? That's one of the reasons. So it gets on it quicker and then rides down, so you don't have a double clutch or anything. And it's like a smooth fall. I mean, that's what I understood from forgot what I watched. This is difficult to BS about with delay. With delay? What do you mean? What do I mean? What happened? I'm probably misunderstanding. Lion not sheep. Lion not a sheep. What up? How's it going? LNAS. What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Sorry to see that so late. Oh, that was a minute ago. Oh, but you were here longer. There you go. Let me know the pockets and the snacks. Many makers shave or flatten them for various reasons. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. 7/10 of the diameter of the ball is good starting point from what I found when I researched. Oh, okay. Nice. I appreciate the input. Thank you so much. Got you. Dude, you got a table? Oh, no. Okay. Got you. It's tripping over here. It's like, oh, dude. Yeah, man. It's going to be sick. Be Shady, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. Cheers to you, brother. Did you drop your pockets and drop your snacks? You probably did not. Shady. Shaved is the way for a liner lock for sure, in my opinion. I hand build though, as you know. Yeah, got you. So that's how you like to do it for the liner locks. Yeah, man. You see, like with like distances and depths, I can figure out a lot of those things whenever a company sends me their file of my design that they rework. So then I get a better idea of like what a big factory can do. Like, oh, okay, so they can do it this distance, and different factories are gonna be able to do it differently. Some are gonna be able to do it tighter. Their abilities are just different. Some of the things are going to be the same, but there are going to be some things that are going to be different. But so I can, measure distances of like, a stop pin or a screw for the clip or, the back spacer, how close it can be to the spine. I can measure all these things, but I don't think a detent ball is different. I don't know if I've measured a detent ball's depth in a file, and I don't know how accurate it would be because that's stuff that they're not doing that in their machining. They're cutting out the hole, but pressing it in, that's going to be a different thing. They're not going to have that in the file. So that's just going to be for placement and for looks, unless that does translate to their cam, I don't know. So I can measure all these things, but there are certain smaller things that are significant, like detent ball, like the depth. I don't know exactly. So that's a good thing to ask, especially, like Donnie, yes, but I guess somebody who is machining, it would probably translate better for me because I'm working on a CAD file for machining, It's still good, it's still better. It's still good information to have, but it would probably be different. Like he's saying, it's handmade. Is it gonna be your first show? Dude, that's awesome, man. Hell yeah, dude. I definitely gotta get it. I mean, go over there. I got my tickets. I definitely gotta make it. That's always the plan, Thanks for having me. Happy Mother's Day indeed, man. Appreciate you. 0.024 protruding. Oh, okay. You see, all this is good stuff. This is all good. So mine is too deep, is what it'd be, because mine is like I have here is 50-50. And I think Now, there are probably a lot of variables still because, there's going to be your distance of, the washers, like how thick your washers or bearings are. So there's that distance. And then the lock pressure that you put, like how far do you bend it over, the consistency that you have in that for what you're working on. Like it's going to work differently for each models, I'm assuming, because different blade shapes or weights, different weights of the blade. I mean, you can keep them the same across the board, but do you want that same action for that different blade? For that model, do you want it to be snappier? Is it a front flipper? Is it a rear flipper? Is it a reverse flick? Is it all those? So then, the pressure you put over, does that match the same depth? I imagine if you put the same depth, then it would just be a matter of how much pressure you put. How much you push over the lock, because your depth is going to stay the same, right? Unless you would want it to be out more or deeper. But I would think you would have that covered by the amount of pressure you're bending over your lock bar. Just to receive an award for his solo, I made it to the... Oh, yeah, he did. He did. That's really awesome. And congrats to him. Yeah, he plays trombone. I think he plays trombone. Time to grow up. Enjoy your food, D. Kanji. Dom, I guess I should just say. Enjoy your food, man. Much finer and results in smoother, more stretchy dough. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I need to make some dough, man. I've been wanting to. Excuse me, some homemade crust. I think it would be even better but I wouldn't use salt, so that's a funny thing. And then I know, is it baking soda or baking powder that goes into pizza crust? It has sodium. I mean, it's a different type of sodium, but it's the same, or is it? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave some stuff out. See how? Hey, if it's edible, even if it's different texture or whatever, I'm happy. It's still homemade. It might be different. Like I had Peter Piper at I did mine with light sauce. I love Peter Piper's sauce, so it hurts me. Thin crust, light sauce, cheddar cheese, and that was it. With those, my sodium, because I went light on the sauce. It's supposed to be 1,400 for medium. I rounded it down to 1,000. No, I don't even know. That's an estimate, of course. So about 2,020 for my medium pizza. And looking at theirs and looking at mine, it's a little bit of a bummer, but I'll still able to enjoy it. So I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'll leave out some ingredients if I can enjoy it. Enjoy it. In quotes. Pronounce double O. For the flour. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. Double lot. I just made dinner and I wasn't happy. Nope, not happy one bit. Why? What happened? What was it? Fred the Lugs here? Fred, what's up, dude? How's it going? The new avatar? Okay. Many, many ways to do a Detent. If it works, it works. Got you. So I guess it'd be like, if that's what you're going for, then that's what it's going to be, right? Like if it's working for you for how you're trying to do it, then that's the way you're going to do it, right? I mean, it just makes sense because it's always going to vary. People are going to like a different Detent, So I imagine the maker has his preference for a Detent as well, But then he's also going to want to cater to as much as he can. I mean, depending if he's stubborn, be like, no, it's not strong, or it's too light, or it's too strong, whatever. I do it this way. You either want it or you don't. Kind of like Alex Steingraber. That dude's a dick. I don't like him. He put like that dude on blast. Hey, he's a great maker or whatever. But he put one of his customers on blast all rowdy. Like, he's being as much of a crybaby as the other dude. I don't know. Sorry. Just how I feel. But I forgot what my point was. Oh yeah, so he'd be something like that. Like, you either want it or you don't want it. What? Like, you know what? Shove that knife. You know? I'm not saying I don't know if he'd for sure be like that, but he seems like he would be. Oh, did I say liner lock? I think I said liner lock. My bad. I'm back like a column by your extended warranty. Fred, what are the pockets, man? Tell me. I'm sure you have something great. Shaming it on liner lock gives the room for the bar to move out of the way with relieving the lock bar for the scale for said travel. Got you. Yeah, man. You see, this is all stuff that, like, when it comes to the making side of things, that I'm gonna need to know for sure. Gma, what's up? What are the pockets, Grandma? What are the snacks? Drop them in there. Tell me. Douglas Wagner, what's up? Pocket snacks, give me them. Just chilling. Don't make these lives much, but figured I'd try to do better on it. Good to see you, dude. Hey, man, you take care of you. You do you. As long as I know you're doing well, that's all that matters to me, bro. You know, I always appreciate you, man. And I know you're always grinding. Handmade precision. No, I know handmade precision, bro. I'm just saying that it's just different, bro. 0.625 Detent ball as well, several sizes. I meant no offense ever, Donnie. Ever, never that, bro. Hey, and you put in more work by doing it by hand, right? Don't you ever think that I'm taking that from you. Ground Fog, what's up, dude? Pocket snacks, drop them in there. It's good to see you. And you seem like you lurk or something. I always see your little hand wave in there. Which is all good. It's all good. I appreciate you at least coming in and saying what's up, other than like some people that just, they see the giveaways going down, they drop in, numbers spike, they're all dropping their hashtags. And I talked about it, I think last Saturday. It's like, you know, I like that I like to do the giveaways. I like to, I appreciate y'all stopping in and everything, but I would think, if you're having a good time, you would just be here just for the live, not just for the giveaway. So for like those that get upset because it's like, well, I'm here, I'm hanging out. Well, if I wasn't doing the giveaway, would you be upset for hanging out? It shouldn't matter, I would think. Point is, I appreciate you saying what's up, even though you don't do a lot of, chatting. Because I do not mind if people just lurk. I know how it is. I lurk a lot. I lurk all the time. I don't say what's up until after everybody's leaving, or like when they're calling the end of the stream. Then I'm like, see you later, y'all. What is everyone carrying, playing with? Okay. And since this is loot, eating. What do you got, Fred? What are you eating? Close enough, D10. Vintage OG MK1 Fixie. What's an MK1? What is that? Hey, Nate. Oh, where's my Clydesdale at? Whoa. Hey. Oh, it's right here. It fell over. Hey, Nate, becoming a pocket packer. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. You get the thwacks. You get those Clydesdale thwacks. Thank you, dude. That's why people become pocket packers, because they want to hear the thwack. You know what I mean? That Clydesdale does not play. But thank you, thank you. And drop the pockets in the snacks, please. I'm here for the community. Yeah, man. There you go. There you go. I'm not a nice guy. Very brazen. I have not had issues with him, but that's the reputation. Oh yeah. That's yeah. I mean, it's my opinion, and I would not. I don't know him in person if he's cool, like like a down to earth dude, but he comes off like an asshole. I'm sorry, he just does, and it's my opinion. And I'm if we if we had it out, I wouldn't be afraid of that. I don't care about his reputation, like as being a great knife maker or not. I am a person. I put people above what you do. If you're a crappy person, I do not want to be anything with you, associated with you, anything like that. Respect is like this for me. Your abilities in anything would be right here to you, and so how you are as a person. If you're disrespectful, then I will smack the taste out your mouth. I'm getting hot talking about this because that's how I feel about respect. Being respectful to people, it means a lot to me. So if you're disrespectful to me, that I'm cool. I'm a good dude. I'm patient, all that. But you say something that you're meaning something to me, like you're meant to disrespect me, and I catch it, then you're gonna catch it. Trust. That's how I feel. You're seeing me like in a different view right now, but that's because that's how it is. I'm just being real. I'm like I said, I'm a good dude, but until you don't want me to be, I'm just saying. I love y'all, everybody in here. I don't mean like, all of y'all are good, but the ones that are not, something else. Sorry, but that's how that dude comes off to me, and I don't like that. Again, just my opinion. Just my opinion. I know I need to calm down some. I got my heat, my blood boiling. I've got my own self upset. Anytime, dude, I want to go, bro. Why only Robo? Talk. Only Robo's invited. I can't come to dinner. I'll bring something too. I'll help cook, bro. I'll get in the kitchen with you. I'll help you whip it up. Flicking my Demco 8020.5. There you go. He does the Lamia, right? The one that does the Lamia. That's what I'm talking about. If I said the wrong name, my bad. Poxiday are all French. GTK, a Solar, and a Le Forge. I don't know who. I know the GTK, but I don't know the other two. You need to send me some pics, Fred. Poor favor. I need them. Marth, you don't select SOCOM in the pocket because Bichet doesn't play either? That's what's up. Heck yeah. All-American ground beef stir fry. Okay. Everybody's getting down right now. Chicken tenders. Okay, some chicky tenders for Gma. I love chicken tenders. I need to do some homemade ones because I can't have takeout ones because the sodium is rowdy. Because like if they're doing them right and like brining them and then seasoning the batter and doing it all right, then the sodium goes up, Chicken tenders on their own, like chicken breast tenders that you can get at the grocery store, they're already, portioned out. 45 milligrams of sodium as is for 4 ounces. See, 3 ounces to 4 ounces. That's dope. That's really good. But then you start doing other stuff and then, like doing all the goodies, then it gets out of hand for me and I can't have it. Love them rain. I'll be eating just one tender. Your old granny can't have too much. Oh, okay, yeah, like I'm saying. Eat half of that for me, Grandma. Can we be here for the snacks and giggles? Yes, absolutely. I prefer that. Excuse me. Deathmatch, I assume. Jesse, you rock, bro. You rock. just feel too rigid sometimes with no attitude or so to it compared to real quality handmade piece. I think you can. I think it can be both, but I think you would have to know what went into the making if you're doing it by machine. Because, like, for me, like, a lot of work goes into it for me doing my CAD files. So it may not be made by hand, but there's still as much thought that goes, at least for me, speaking for myself, a lot of thought goes into it. A lot of adjustments, a lot of tweaking. I can do my own prototyping with my 3D prints and see what I want to change. There's a lot, and for me, a lot of research that I've done to try to get to this point that I can still improve on. I'm still improving. I try to take care of what I can in my modeling. In hand making, that's all, putting all the love, putting all the time in in building every piece by hand. It's not the same, but there is thought put into it on my end, like how I'm doing it. But I absolutely get you. And also, I think you can like both too. You can like both. I like handmade and machined. Again, all opinion, and I respect 100%. T1000. I've seen what they talk about, but I also see the dumb stuff that happens. Yeah, there can be and the post that I'm talking about, I understand. I deal with customer service. I'm always respectful. Ask anybody that has gotten emails from me from new Breed EDC side of things with Wingspan or Clydesdale through the prototype process, through a warranty, things like that. Ask. Aaron went through his pre-order for the Strix, and he was like, I don't get any emails or anything, and he appreciated my customer service. I mean, he's my boy, but Aaron is not a yes man. Aaron is not a yes man, and I always appreciate and respect that. And it's something that's needed, especially when you're doing your own thing. You can't have yes men, because you will fail unless you're very hard on yourself and you're a realist. You will fail. If you're like, oh yeah, yes, with all your yes men and you're going with it, you're definitely going to fail. But if you're a realist, then your chances to succeed are better. But Aaron is not a yes man. So, with him saying that, it meant a lot to me. He was like, oh, dude, appreciate it. But still, I would never put anybody on blast like that. I might say something. I might bring it up in a chat or a stream or whatever. But I'm not going to mention names. I won't share any screenshots maybe like a name scratched off or something like that. But I won't, unless somebody outright disrespects me, then that's another story. They'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. I either like, yeah, or don't. Respect is everything. Yeah, respect is a lot. A lot. Not Fred, act as such. Yeah, and absolutely. And I respect your opinion, anybody's opinion, for sure, 100%. It's just how I feel. And yeah, if I'm disrespected, I do take offense to that. Like, if it's like, oh, it's because I'm from here or whatever. Like, there's disrespectful, and then there's having a different attitude. That's a different thing, because you can be brash but still be respectful. Like Lefty. Lefty is a brash dude, but he's still respectful. Like that. That's a different thing. But you can be brash and be disrespectful. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Yes, Kathleen. For sure. Hey, you better behave, Jesse. You better behave. Hey, man, my mom's a grown woman. Well, you better behave. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a tough situation. I remember you having to deal with that. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. That's what I was just saying. Yes. Absolutely. That's funny. I didn't even get to that comment. That's exactly what I'm saying. But a wee smaller and a bit off profile. Naval issue fixed. Yeah, I need to check it out, bro. Calm down, calm down. Currently fidgeting my live wire. There you go. I use my OTF tack knives utility knife. I have loved using that. I was using the Palmer for a minute, and I really enjoyed using that. What I was using at first was my Chavez Blue Label slip and slide. I was using that at first, and I liked that. I didn't have an issue with that, but I thought I'd try something else, and I used the Palmer, and that was cool. I really enjoyed that. I was having issues with my thumb at the time. I had gotten the Tech Knives utility OTF and the I don't know if that's the name, by the way, but I was using that. I mean, I got that and the Palmer at the same time, but my thumb was kind of jacked up. So I used the OTF for a little bit at the end of my shift, and then my thumb was kind of sore the next day. So I was like, okay, I'll use the Palmer. And I've been using the OTF now, and I've really enjoyed it. It's fast. It's great for work. I've really enjoyed using it. I don't think it's going to let me do what I want to do right here. Oh, it is. Okay, sweet. But yeah, it's been really awesome. But I did like the Palmer though. I enjoyed using that. But it's kind of satisfying with that click, in and out, and then the speed of it. I just enjoyed it a bit more. And the Chavez, like I said, the Chavez, I think, I don't know if I prefer it. I mean, prefer the Palmer over the Chavez, but I think it is a little less rough, but I don't know if I would take it over the Chavez. I mean, I think maybe the button could use a little work on the Chavez because it is flat. And for how I use it often. I use it quick, fast. It would dig into my thumb a lot. So I think maybe if the button were adjusted, tweaked some, because I think I run into the flat a little bit, kind of like the Atom. I'm sorry, what do I have? The Neutron? The Neutron. Kind of like the Neutron, you got to get those rubber things or else that flat can kind of dig into your thumb after a while. Kind of like that. I would have that situation a little bit. So I think if that was adjusted some, then I would enjoy it a bit more. So I think maybe I would take the Palmer, just barely. Just barely. But if the Chavez is all I had, I mean, I worked with it I was fine with it. I wouldn't mind. All right, so now we got our weight relief. So we can bring that and I'll show the show side and see how they're different. So we've got some similarities here, but obviously we can't do the exact same thing. like I talked about, but it's kind of cool because we do have some of the mirrored stuff going on. It just has to be reeled in a little bit because of the cutout for the log bar and everything. But I like that, and that's a lot of weight relief right there. That's good. That'll make for that'll take out a lot of that heft. You know, especially if it's titanium, you know, to help with that. So I'm happy with that. I really like that a lot. I don't like my knives to be too light. But you know, if you know, I don't mind a heavier knife. But I mean, if you know, if I can balance it out, you know, I'll do it. But I don't want to make it too light. It's just I don't really like a knife that's too light. It's not my preference. Acted entitled for. Yeah, you know, I've always talked about it like in conversations, like it's not, you know, people, you can be any type of race, you can be from wherever. I think at the end of the day, it's just a personality thing. You know, you can take certain things from areas. Yeah, like you can be a certain way from where you're at. But I think at the end of the day, a lot of the time, it's just a person can just be a jerk. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. It sometimes it just doesn't matter where you're from. They're just people can be lame sometimes. It's just how it is, you know. Live wire and my RMX. I don't know the RMX. I don't know the RMX. Wait, calm down, actually. Whoa, buddy. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, no. Yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't know him. So I could just be, you know, talking about nothing. But as, I mean, but still the same thing applies, you know, if it's not him, just to whoever is like that. For sure. I hear good things. I do hear good things about it. That man turns his cat backwards when he gets mad. It's always backwards. Dude, we rewatched Over the Top. Well, I hadn't seen it for a long time. Angel hadn't seen it in a long time, and we watched it, and it's more nostalgia than a good movie. The movie is not great. Little boy's crying all the time. The hat's going backwards. Got some corniness going for it, but it was fun to rewatch. And then we saw that the pinball machine arm wrestling match, the kid that he's doing the arm wrestling match against, he looks like the one from It, the new It movie, the bad kid with the switchblade with the OTF. Is it a switchblade or an OTF? Is it out the side? I don't remember. But that kid, the one that it uses as like his vessel or whatever, they look similar. They have a similar look. I mean, they're supposed to be around the same time. Well, I mean, that one is in the same time, in that time, and it is supposed to be in that time. You own two? Nice. Is he always man or just the lone life? Anyone handle the Gecko Customs Sakori V2? I have the Black Pearl inlay version in my cart WMK, thinking that's my next purchase. Well, besides the Usurper. Usurper. I haven't handled. No, wait, did I handle the V2? I feel like I might have at Blade Show. I think it was dope. Unless I thought it was a V1. Okay, I'm gonna get down here and I'll scroll to the top. I haven't started getting knives that are only for home. Oh, like a pocket carry for like the shorts, like around the crib, or like the pajama pants carry, like that. I have a few of those that I really like. The clip has to be like ease in and out. It has to be one of those like very, very smooth, like 100%, like unless I just really want to carry it. I would not mod my Lamia with jimping for front flippers, so I got rid of all 3 of the ones I had. Kept on trying, kept saying and lost opportunity. You should have hit up, I don't know who does jimping. I never really looked at OTF since they are legal. Don't they have like little ones that are legal, or are they just still illegal? Trouble Bunny, what's up? Pocket snacks, drop them in there. Tell me them. The deadlock profile, but I still own them for its quality of mechanism. Excuse me. The deadlock. Which one is the deadlock? Is that the? Oh, that's the OTF, right? I was wondering if they have utility knife OTFs. Do they? Do they have any utility knives? That'd be cool. For about 10 minutes. Sometimes I decide to type different than my brain tells me. Oh, did you type something weird? Be safe on your drive, Mom. Oh, my mom's like, oh, what happened? I like both, just not mass production crap that's overflowing the market these days. Oh, yeah. It's like clip art with these knives when you have real artists and designers like yourself. I appreciate you including me in it. Yeah, no, I get you, man. And, you know, I was talking about the AI stuff. I don't know if it was Wednesday or Saturday. It might have been Wednesday. I don't even remember. But yeah, man, it's like, you know, where's the soul? Where's the effort? Where are the lines that took, you know, like the redrawing of, you know, like this didn't work, I got to cut it back here. Where's all that? You know, when people are doing their AI knives, you know, where's the learning process? You know, the learning curve. Where is the V1, V2, not of your knife itself, but of your sketches? You know, where, you know, the sketches that it took from getting to point A to point B or point Z, whatever, you know, where's that? You know, that's the process that you need in designing, because then, you know, where are you trying to grow into being a designer, or are you just trying to design a knife because you want to be part of the, I don't know, have your name out there? You know, what are you really trying to do? Trying to build something, or you just, I don't know, being lame? Arguably more hours going into those CAD files per knife. Wait, what happened? What's going on with your flight? Oh, okay, cool. I need to check out your whatchamacallit, your picture. Honor designer is cool. Sue Steven. See what happened? See what I missed? Oh, is that how that goes? No flights and stuff? Love your knives. You put in that work. That's different. I appreciate you, man. I was just, I wasn't sure. I was like, hey. It's like Donnie was like, hey, hand precision, Luke. What are we doing? Gotta walk the puck, catch you on the flips. All right, enjoy your time. Enjoy your walk, man. I appreciate you hanging out. That was at 5:51. Sorry, be shady. With the whirly birds. Oh, did I miss this? Ah, crap. Sorry about that. Remember 11 months? 11 months creeping up on that year. Thanks, dude. Thank you. Almost there. Almost a year. That's still a long time, 11 months. Thank you so much. Hanging out, all the support, all the time. Thank you. Ooh. Just that thwack though. Heck yeah. I have homemade peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip cookies for my daughter for early Mother's Day for snacks. Oh, that's nice. I need to make some cookies or something now. Feel bad. Mom, I can make some. I'm going to give you another knife, Mom. Leatherworking, so I got some custom knives from leather tools specific makers today, plus the QSP Hedgehog and Aries EDC snares. What's an Aries EDC snare? What is it? What is that? What is that? And your leather work has been, well, I don't know. It's something that you started recently, right? Either way, it looks good. Looks good. Does not have an OTF utility, but is deadlock beat Marfion in court. Oh, really? That was a thing? I didn't know that. Butter is up before the best. Got you. I'm gonna check it out. Whoa! I highlighted all this stuff on accident. Hold on. Oh. And Moped EDC. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful ladies. Remember for 16 months. And ditto that. Ditto that. All the smack right there for the Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, thwack. 16 months, dang. Rachel, what's up? She said, I agree with you. I probably, I don't know if she's talking to me. Because I'm behind all the time. Fred is bougie. Oh, your tasty sweets. J1 Doobie, what's up? How's it going? Peanut butter cookies without the fork marks? Oh, yeah, because it has that kind of... You've got to do that or else it doesn't cook right. Snares is a rock copper blade with a torpedo handle. Works as a draw knife perfectly to trim edges. Been doing leather work for 2.5 years now and have started doing commission. Oh, okay, so you weren't posting your work all the time, were you? I feel like you just didn't have your Instagram out there like that, right? Showing your stuff because you were just doing it for fun, right? I think that's what it was. Doing another Clydesdale run, missed that knife, gave it to a newer, younger collector after I anodized it. Always trying to get my friends into a knife hobby. That's awesome of you, Fred. And you always share your collection everywhere too. That's awesome. Yes, a V2 will be, I don't know, I think it'll be the knife after the Iron Striker. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. I want to see about getting retailers involved so I can do some exclusives maybe. I think that could be cool. So I want to do a plain Jane version and see if Way of Knife EDC Gearhouse is interested in exclusive for them. They can get the plain Janes and then they can do all the mod work stuff and then do a milled version that I can do different colorways of and accents for the people that can't get theirs modded. It will come all Spice Girled already. And I talked to Trapper John about, if he'd be interested in an exclusive. He doesn't have an online though store. So I think that could be difficult. I want to see if maybe TPK, that could be cool. Urban Cutlery, I talked with Jesse about, possible exclusive. I think that would be cool. So that's 3 people, but like I said, the online thing, the lack of an online presence could be difficult to do. So I don't know. So 2, and I don't know, maybe Blade Binge or something like that. Oh yeah, and I forgot EDC Gearhouse. So that, 4, possibly 5 options, and then I have my own exclusive or whatever, my new Breed EDC version. I'm trying to figure out what kind of colorway that I would like to do as, for my brand. I'm a big fan of gray and black, but that's not really anything, unless I do like a gray coat, Cerakote handle with like a black blade or something like that, or red accents. I do have the red in my new Breed logo also, so like black and red. That could be a thing. That could look sick, like a red Cerakote. I like the way Cerakoted red looks. It has a nice look, like Casey's knife, the one that he's going to be getting in soon, I think. From his post, I think he was saying getting ready or something like that. But like that look, the red, the way it pops. Of course, you can do different shades, but I just like the matte look and the accent with black. I think that'd be dope. Or if I could do a gray, black, and red somehow, I don't know. I had to toy around with it in CAD and play around with some colorways, because I think it'd be cool to start having a kind of a colorway that would tie with New Breed. It doesn't have to be a thing, but maybe on occasion can do something like that. But yes, Fred, at some point in the future for sure, and possibly after this knife design. A bougie version, shiny DLC Tomasi. Yeah, he does the bougie ones, right? He's a good dude. He's a cool guy. Had a few conversations with him already, running into him at Blade shows. Really cool guy. Gonzo Wick, what's up? Welcome in. What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Are you somebody with a different name? Let me know. I officially switched to EB leather goods after I started selling more. Excuse me. I need to set up a different account eventually for posting knife pics. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, that happens. Like, it was hard for me to build up my new Breed EDC account because I had the Loot-10. That's where I actually started, my designing and everything. And then I started my channel after like 4 months or something, because I want people to get to know me, get to know who this guy designing knives was. And then, when I started building up the brand, I was like, I got to make a New Breed specific account, and it was hard for people to go there. People would follow the Loot-10. And so I barely broke 1,000 like 3 months ago, or maybe a little bit longer, maybe 4. But it had been up for a while, since the Clydesdale, I think. And I need to do a giveaway at some point for breaking 1,000. But yeah, it took a while to build that one up. And then I still keep my Loot-10. And then I usually tie in my collaborations with New Breed, but they're rarely I don't. Like my 5-on-5 post, I didn't tie that in. I just left it separate because it's not really related as much. But if it's actually like directly related, then I will definitely collaborate on the post with myself. Sounds funny. Ron, what's up, dude? How's it going? Got my giveaway win today. I did the unboxing on my live stream. Nice send cut. Thank you. Oh, okay, awesome, dude. Which one was it again? Was it the white one? Oh, the bronze. That one's cool. Yeah, I dug it. I just wish you weren't so swoopy. But I did like it a lot. Tempest Mach 71 black and red Cerakote. I also love my Pokilo cask and DLC with blue Cerakote titanium inserts. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, you see, I like the way it looks. How long does it last though? Like how durable is it? That's what I would be concerned about, I guess. I like when a knife shows wear, but I wouldn't want it to look lame, like, I don't know how the wear is, I guess, and how long it would take to wear. But yeah, so you picked that prototype up. I should have gotten it. I'll get the real deal eventually. I personally can't take someone who still uses AI at the point seriously, and it sucks because I like a lot of people, but I can't support that ish because it's destroying our planet, or I care less. Yeah, it can be. I think, if you're doing it for fun, like if you're doing it for stickers, I think that's fine with me, like, because you're just sending them out to friends. It's a fun thing. You're just having fun doing it. But if you're like taking them and then you're like selling them and claiming it as your art or something, then, it can be touchy in that way. But like I said, if it's just for fun and you're just doing them because, you're trying to share your like your YouTube or whatever, and you're sending them to people just so, they can promote your channel. I think that's different. Now, if you were like, "Hey, man, I'll sell you 20 and I'll send them to you for my channel," or something like that, that's a little bit different. But yeah, then there are a lot of ways that it's not great, for sure, man. For sure, I'm with you. And unfortunately, there are people that they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna design a knife. AI. It's like, what? No, man. Just in case I lose internet, have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and a very happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers. Awesome, Mom. But why are you losing connection all the time? Just kidding. My plan is to buy a brand new car. Next tax time will be my first brand new car ever. Sobriety has treated me very well. That's awesome. Congrats on the sobriety. Congrats on the future new car. Very cool. Yeah. Hopefully you do that. And hopefully it goes fast. Get a fast one. No, but really, that is awesome. That is very awesome. Yeah. I was going to find out who to read about the data centers wild work there. Oh, really? I know nothing about that. I do need to check it out. Yeah, man. It's crazy, dude. Like, Terminator was right. Metal Relic, what's up? Hey, I gave your mom one of my stickers. I mean, one of your stickers. She really liked it. Kelly, I gave her all of the ones that you sent me. I think one of each one of the ones you sent me. She really liked all of them, and she said that the one with the knife box with all the knives in it, she said that's one that she was really eyeing. She really liked it, and I really like that one too. The colors are dope. It's here to stay until we destroy ourselves. I use AI to make cool-ish for cool people that I could not do otherwise. I'm not trying to make a biz out of it or impress anyone or claim great talent. Yeah, you see, I think that can be, like if it's just like I said for buddies, like if you're sitting around, you're chilling, and they're like, "Oh, I want to do that," and you make the AI thing for your friend, then I think that's a cool thing because it's like low key. You're not out there showing it to the world, like claiming that it's your art that you worked on for hours. You're doing it for a buddy. You're having fun, whatever. You're typing in whatever and seeing what comes out, or however it works. And then it comes out, and then you're like, oh, and you're having a laugh, or it looks cool, or it's like, oh yeah, I like that, or something. However it goes, but it's with y'all. That's a different thing. And you're chilling, it's your friends, and you're hanging out. Definitely different. Jay, what's up? How's it going, man? Nice knife design there. No other comments. Thank you, man. We're working on the weight relief, and I did some chamfering. I did not get rid of the thumb disc though. Sorry. Threw in a little chamfer on the liner on the lock. the lock bar so that way it's, you know, softer to the touch. I softened the corners right here so that way it's something that, you know, you don't have to worry about poking you. I forgot to soften this. That's something I'll do right now. I like to soften this area too, just a touch. You see how I clicked the line there? Oh crap. It's doing, see, I have this checked right here, tangent chain. So it's going to connect all of these lines, and I don't want to throw a fillet on my lock face. I do not want that. So what I'll do is I'll go down here, uncheck this, and make sure I click that line off. It's going to be on the other side. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, actually, it's on this side that it's showing, not this side. Oh, I don't want it on either side either way. But I definitely don't want it on this side because I don't want that to be rounded. I do not want that. I want it to have the angle that it needs. I want it to be sharp. I want it to catch. I don't want it to be something that would cause, you know, it's slick, you know, it's soft for the lock face. Because I don't want anything to slip, you know. So I just want this area rounded right here. Nothing that comes in contact with the lock face itself. Let me take off the show side liner so y'all can see. See the distance there? That's where I want it to stop. So that's good with me. So we'll see how much it won't let you do as much in that case. But we'll adjust it. We'll get it to what I need it to do. It might force me to use this actually. Let me see. Or I might have just been doing too much actually. Let's see. Nope. So it's going to force me to do the other side. I can take this off and then soften it that way. And that's good with me because the main contact point that I'm worried about is right here on the inside. This side entirely. Like this rounded area, you know, that's where your thumb's going to come in contact possibly. And then in the grip area for this side right here on the inner side. So, you know, so like if you're bearing down on it, you don't feel a lot of sharpness there. So this you may feel a little bit, this little rounded area, but not as much as this side. So we'll see how far we can take it. And then I don't want to do it too much either though, because I don't want for the thumb to slip either. You know, I don't want it to, I just want it to be knocked down. That's what I want. I want it to be knocked down. So like I was talking about earlier, if this is something you do and you're having something OEM'd, whether overseas or American, you know, US made, it's something that they could still overlook if they're redoing your file. So you want to still tell them, because look at how small it is. No, it's not. If you're just doing the file and you're just overlooking, you're just going through the lines and you're getting everything cut out how it is, and they're doing it to their spec or the machining, whatever, they may just be going through the lines and not looking like, oh, let me zoom in right here, and oh, this is knocked down. So you can tell, you can point it out to them, like, can you make it locked down like that? You can do it beforehand. You can send your file and do like the close-ups of the little details that you really need in there. Send your file and send close-ups, images of those specific areas that you need done how you want, if they're achievable. You know what I mean? So that way you can be like, hey, I need this. I really need this softened, or I really want this softened. Can you please match this? And they can be like, you can make a point of it so they can make a note of it. And then, you know, the chances of you, like, let's say you're doing a prototyping, especially, and let's say you're doing something like a pre-order, you want that thing to be the best thing it can be right when it gets to everybody. So that way, if you're doing your pre-order and you're hitting all those marks, you're checking all those boxes right off the bat, then, you know, the pre-order is going to go a lot smoother because people will be like, oh, that's sick. It's great. It's you know, people are here. I'm hearing all these great things about it. You know, maybe there could be preference things that you hear about from reviewers or whoever's handling it, but that's different. If you're hitting all the marks that you should, then that's what matters. And then you don't have to be like, oh, we're going to round the clip this way instead, or we're going to change the clip completely, because then certain people that aren't, that are kind of on the fence about it, they won't pull the trigger because they're like, I don't know what the clip's going to be like, or I don't know what the inlay is going to be like when it gets here, or this and this. You know what I mean? So if you get all the things knocked out that you should right off the bat, take care of those things, everything that you found in your own prototyping process, however you go about doing it, like then you're prepping yourself, you're putting yourself in a better position. And prototype any way you can. Do the cardboard thing, do the styrofoam cutouts like Sharif. If you have a 3D printer, then 3D print your design. If you don't have one and you can afford to get one, if you have to sacrifice getting a knife, but you're serious about your designing, get your 3D printer. Don't buy that new knife, because you will go through your process. You print out your design and know that it's what you want it to be. You'll make your changes that you find are necessary for your design. Sacrifice that new knife. Do it, because you'll be able to go through all these steps that are putting yourself in a better position. And even if you're not going through, prototyping, let's say you can't afford to send out a bunch of knives to a bunch of reviewers to check out, and not everybody gets to touch it, not everybody gets to see what that knife is. If you get it to the right ones and they handle it and they know it's great, and then you're good to go, even just right off the bat. It's just put yourself in a good position and do what you can. Anyways, so I'm going to save this right here, and we are going to, oh, okay. I forget that it just it used to bring up like the window, but now it doesn't. We're going to get into the everybody go. I forgot what I have for today. We'll find out. Also, for those that weren't here earlier, let me know what y'all, excuse me. Let me know what y'all think about this clip on the Gallop. This is one that I had on the Roughneck, and I really liked it. So I thought I'd try it on the Gallop, and it was in this. I opened this file for today. This is what I used for Wednesday's stream. It was the day after the 5-on-5, but I thought I'd open it just for the stream. These were my 5-on-5 of my designs, also including the Roughneck. But they were sitting side by side, and I was just thinking, well, I wonder what it would look like on the Gallop. And I didn't like it at first, but it's because I had all these knives in the background. I could see blades sticking out from behind everything. It was too much for me to kind of visualize. And it's grown on me. I do like it. So let me know what y'all think. Can I close this again? Oh yeah, let me close it. And there's some things that I saw that I hadn't done on here that I need to do, like softening this right here. I really need to round that. I didn't realize that wasn't done yet. And then probably throw a chamfer on the frame. But yeah, so this is what it would look like closed. I think it still looks pretty cool. I would tweak it some. I want to make this more of an angle on the clip area. It might be internally mounted clips that I go with. Internally mounted, an internally mounted clip. So the screw would be mounted from the inside. And I will probably tweak it a bit, but this is kind of the idea that I'm thinking. But yeah, I would like to angle that down more. And that's something that I decided to do on the Iron Striker. Adjusted the clip, and I really like how it came out. We'll see if Riot can pull it off when I get their drawing. Hopefully that's soon. Hopefully that's Sunday night. I would really like that quite a bit. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of that clip. It's like I said, it's growing on me. All right. Scroll down to the bottom here, see what I missed from my tuck. I think it's just fine. So it could be improved. Do you utilize flat, angled lock face, cut, or radius one? In my modeling, oh, nice, I got the net. It is flat on my in my modeling, they're flat, lock face. I did early on, I think in my Clydesdale, I was doing them, but I didn't know if I was doing them right. So I was like, I'll just, let the factory figure that out. I did like Sharif when he would talk about Terzuola, his book and like the angles and the lock face angles and things like that. I remember going and researching, like, can I get the book and things like that? And I screenshot something from Google of like that thing that he's talking about in particular. But still, I haven't really incorporated it. So it's something that I need to do, something that it's important because it's something that I need to know and would like to know and get a better understanding of. But as it is right now, it's flat. I'm actually going to get a Camry. Oh, yeah, the Camrys look good. Super dependable, and the new ones look pretty dang good. Actually, they do. I've seen a lot of great looking ones, man. Angel really likes the Camry. Nice, man. Heck yeah. Sounds good to me. So I'm just trying to make sure I get caught up, and then we'll see. He's always enjoying life. What's up, nerd? Back from having dinner. What'd you have? Tell me. Or did you already say what you're having? All right, let's see what we got here. What do I have? I don't know. I feel like I want to hang on to this guy. It's kind of like my Tigawis, but very thin. I had a Kubey Tigawis, the thin profile one with the front flipper. They also have one with the flipper tab. Oh, can you flip this? Can you get in there? No, you can't do that. I might keep this one. Can maybe do this one. I mean, I like it. You know what I'll do? I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be something, though. I have 3 knives here that I'm considering. Shucks. Shucks Norris. Okay. All right, so we'll do this. I really like it, but we'll do this. It is a cool design. I forgot what this is called. It's a Best Techman. I got this off Love Them Knives website. It's a longie. Here's the Kaimano. So it's smaller than the Kaimano, but a lot of things that I have are. The conductor. It's as big as a conductor almost. the Royal, bigger than the Royal. So it's a cool knife design. Oh, let me see. Yeah, a little bit bigger than the Royal. Cool knife design. But yeah, I think I'll throw it in the giveaway. I got it for the giveaway, but I thought it was a bigger knife, and I just found it very interesting. When I unboxed it, I was like, this is really cool. So I was thinking maybe I'll hold on to it, and I mean, it'd be cool to send off. I haven't carried it, so we'll do that. The pivot, I don't know. I think the pivot's off, but the action's fine. There's no play. It's locked up. It's good. So yeah. So yeah, do that. The box is right here. It's a cool box, like a transformer. There should be a bag or something. There's not like a pouch or anything. That, and then guys, check it out. Got something new. Okay, let's see some more. So you get your choice. So it'll be the gummies, Scooby Snack gummies, and you'll get your pick of one of these cheeses. So you get cheddar jack, original, or white cheddar. I thought I'd spice it up a little bit. And then, of course, you'll get some swag. I'll choose one of these. Shout out to Kelly. Now let's do a combo set, no combination plate. Do a zipper pull and the keychain, little matching pair. And then we'll get some swag together. Pickled steel. What is this? Concept. A Fenrir. And a Sparrow. Sparrow Knife Company sticker. Ron Crow. Kelly's paracord. What does that have in here? Eventually, I'll grab something. Oh, here we go. Metal Relic. A 6 sticker. Let's have stuff in here. Let me do this. This will work. Gimme. New Breed EDC. Oops. You get that, and I can do one more in here. Oh, nice. We'll do one of these. And TKLB Laser Dumb Band-Aid. I'll do that. The best Techman is the knife. All right. So the rules are, it's going to be US only, 18 and up. And if it's your first time in this stream, you're not eligible for the giveaway. And I've got to explain. It's nothing personal. It's just I want to make sure that you're not in here just snagging a giveaway. I heard giveaway. I came to watch. Why don't you be hanging out, having fun? I mean, if you're enjoying, if you'd like to enjoy the live streams and just go hang out with the EDC crew, we're a different kind of people. Then it shouldn't matter if I'm doing a giveaway or not. So if you're upset about it, I'm sorry. But if you're just here for a giveaway to begin with, then that's not really what I'm going for. So, but you come back next time, you're good to go. It's just this one, just this stream. So you come back next time and you hang out, then we're all good. So it's not like a forever thing. It's just this stream. And I appreciate y'all hanging out, by the way, even though you're not eligible for it. I still appreciate you hanging out. Just I want to make sure that just not just like, oh, let's snag this real quick. Oh. Oh, I spelled that wrong. It's cool. Like a lot. And also, don't wait for the last second to get in. I just run this. I don't say when I'm running it, so don't be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get in at the last thing." I'm trying to prove Mattisfaction wrong. He said that there's it's like what is not a glitch. I forget the word I'm thinking of, but it says like the last person, and it's not just him, and sometimes I think it too. But you get in there, the last person that gets in wins it, so you're like waiting. So I'm trying to prove that idea wrong, that theory. So don't wait till the last second to get in, because I'm just gonna run it. I'm not gonna say when I'm running it. I'm just running it. So if you don't get in there and you get upset, I'm like, I told you, I'm just running it. So, all right. Good luck to you all. The hashtag is Happy Mother's Dia. Happy Mother's Dia. I don't want people anticipating it all the way. Thank you, Metal Relic Art. Sorry, I was behind my snacks. Appreciate you, remember, for 4 months. I appreciate you, man. That thwack. Thanks so much. 4 months. Time goes by quick. I'm burgling a turd, so watch out. I knew it. Awesome. I spend the majority of my time on streams just to mingle and chat. Giveaways are cool extra. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see, it's an extra. Like if I go to a stream, I'm really just hanging out. Like I've been in a lot of streams where when the hashtag comes on, I'll play for everybody. I'll play for anybody. I choose somebody random and I'll just play for them. And I think I've only played for myself one time, and it was for I forgot what it was, but it was a knife from a knife designer that I really liked or something like that. But other than that, I play for other people, and it's just because, you know, I'm not here for anything like that. I don't know. It's just how I want to do it. It's just how I like to do it. And it's nothing against anybody who does, you know, play for themselves or anything like that. Hell no. You can play for yourself, good luck. But just for me, it's just how I feel. Like I just don't want to, I don't know, feel weird. But I would enjoy the stream just as much for the streams that I watch without there being a giveaway. I love hanging out in Dylan's stream. He doesn't do giveaways. Donnie's stream, he doesn't do giveaways. Mattisfaction, says Stevie, they don't do giveaways often. I love hanging out in there. Lefty, he wouldn't have to do a giveaway. Big Red, he wouldn't have to do a giveaway. Casey, he might have to do a giveaway for me to hang out. No, I'm kidding. All those guys, great guys. Neves, he doesn't do giveaways usually, and I like hanging out in his streams. I love hanging out in his streams. Just countless names. I'm just hanging out. Love hanging out with you guys. Even if I lurk, sometimes I'll hop in there when I see something. But, you know, I just like seeing you guys chat. I like hearing the conversations, the topics, all that. So, yeah. Gets distracted and it can be a while before he runs it. Yeah. Well, no, I wait a while on purpose. I think Lefty can get distracted. No, I wait on purpose. I get distracted when I'm doing CAD. Now, if I were doing the giveaway while I was doing CAD, I don't think I'd be distracted. I think I'm getting all up in that CAD, you know? $1 million you borrow this turret from me. What's up, Bert? Really? Did I tell you what's up, Bertie? I don't think so. How's it going? Oh, Kathleen, I think you messed yours up. Did you already correct it? Oh, there you go. Kevin Smith and Knives, what's up, dude? Excuse me. Did Donnie leave? Did he leave when I talked about my lock faces? Dang, he's like all upset with me now. He's like, oh, that's how you do your lock faces? Dip. I'm dipping. I hate to disappoint, bro. I'll figure it out. I got you. Oh, did you eat your pork chops and stuff? You get it? You get it, bro? Heck yeah. You're not allowed to hold on to it unless you put thumb discs on it. Maloney style pivot. On this guy? On this one? Or what are we talking about? On the Gallop? No, the Gallop was regular size. What are we talking about? Say hashtag cheese it. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to switch it up. I mean, I've been trying to switch up the snacks like the gummies, and then I thought it'd be cool to switch up the crackers. I talked about possible peanut allergies. And I was like, maybe I should try something else. Although I do have them kind of mixed in with the with the peanut butter crackers right now. So hopefully wipe them off. I'll wipe them off. I didn't think about that though. Dyslexia is contagious. HEPS if you are fluent in Taiwanese like me. I need me a pickled steel sticker. My roommate got one in his giveaway from Matt and Rachel. Yeah, I got this one right here. Shout out to Kelly. Send you one over. Well, she sent this one and another one of pickled steel. But this is the one in today's. And some swag. Some other swag. You know. I'm back. Must have dozed off. I didn't miss the drawing. Okay, well, grandma, they're just going to sleep. Yeah. This is a quick nap for grandma. She's earned it. I'm here for the cake. Get down here. See where I'm at. Dia, not day, Lou got me. Gotcha. What happened? What did you do? Adventure 50, what's up, dude? 1 year as a pocket packer, much love. Much love to you, dude. Thank you so much. 1 year. Flying by, bro. Dang. Hey, how's that knife? It already dropped or what? I was looking in your stream. I've looked at a couple of your streams already. I don't think I said what's up. I was lurking in the one with when you had Wyvern on. I lurked in that one, and then the one after that stream. Yeah, man. But much love to you, dude. Thank you. Be shady. Get in on that gaw, bro. If you haven't already, get in on there. It is this thin guy today, this Slimmy. It's cool. I really dig it. but I thought I'd share it around. I picked this up off Love Them Knives website. By the way, I know I had pointed out that other knife situation, but overall, 99% of the time, my is great. My experience, fantastic. I did have a knife that he sent me that was the wrong one. It was actually an upgraded version, or no, more expensive knife from the one that I got. I hit him up, straightened that out right away. He even sent me the shipping thing, and was already had his label prepped before I even sent the knife out. I mean, you still have to send it, but his was on the way before. I don't know if it was on the way before mine, but either way, he was trusting me enough to get it over there. I mean, I did let him know that I was, new Breed EDC, but still, yeah, he'll take care of you if you have a situation. But pick this up off his site, and I really like it. My mom lost in there. You're just getting in on the giveaway, Mom. I'm kidding. Kidding. And congratulations to everyone. Congratulations. 5 month. Oh wait, 5. What? To the winner? Maybe all this stuff doesn't need to be there. Okay, yeah, there it is. I was trying to figure out what that said. Love them knives? You're not love them knives. You are not Lee. But he's cool. I'm not talking crap or anything. Lee's dope. Lee's a big dude. Have you ever seen him? He's a big guy. He's tall. He's probably like said Stevie's height. I think said Stevie's what, like 6'2"? I think Lee's probably like 6'2". But yeah, no, he's a cool dude. He's always hanging out with Leon Mo. Oh, I'm getting her hashtag in there. Internet's back on. Dead air? Whoa, I never have dead air. Not really. Further from the house, I was internet. Well, you got your whatchamacallit in there. Lee from Love Them Knives. Or Lee of Love Them Knives? Lee Love Them Knives. Yeah, he hangs out with. He's always at his table or around his table. Did I win? I got distracted. Y'all seen Labyrinth? Labyrinth is a movie that I really liked from my childhood. And yeah, it's singy and corny and stuff, but it's and like the acting is kind of off on some points. Jennifer Connelly. But it's a movie that, I watched a lot when I was younger. I think my grandma had it. Yeah, she definitely had it. And but there are some funny parts in there, like really funny parts. And there's one where where you reminded me when you said, "Did I win?" Oh, wait, no, it's right here. When they shoot the little what are they called? Cannonball, and the little guy he has feet. Did I hit something? Yes? No? Maybe? I think that's funny. I don't know why. Who are we talking about? Everybody's a rock star here. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, I had a conversation when he was talking about his one of his new tactics, I think. He's a good dude. He had that situation which is rough, and you can be on either side of the fence on that one, but and then the Neves thing, that wasn't great. That wasn't a great way to handle that either. But meeting him, he seemed seems like a good guy. He just had a rough go there. I've seen a little bit of Dark Crystal, but it's different. That's a different movie. Drizzy, what's up? Yeah, I've seen it a lot too, man. Like I could probably quote a good bit of that movie. It's a classic. Jennifer Connelly was one of my favorite childhood celebrity crushes. Already, there you go. The lights are way down when you watch that one. Yeah, it's a good one. We did the drop. It completely sold out. We underestimated how they would sell. The next batch will be dropping shortly. Dude, congrats, dude. That's awesome. Very cool, man. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick, dude. Congratulations. I used to have one of the Muppets that removed this. Oh, those dudes are funny, dude. Those dudes are real funny. And I like that song. That song is dope. I think I've heard the whole thing. The whole thing wasn't I didn't like the whole thing. But from the movie, that song's cool, dude. I really like that. And that part is freaky, dude. That part's wild. Never any story. The dog creeps me out. I said no weird. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I used to like that one when I was a kid. I met up with 8050 and got to check out his knife. 8050? Who's 8050? Oh, Adventure 50. Who's that? Yeah, it looks clean, man. Great job being sold out. Really sick, man. Happy for you, dude. Legend, I've never really seen Legend either. I remember pieces of it, but maybe from seeing when I was young. But I don't really know. I know Curry, was it Stephon Curry? Michael Curry? Is it Michael? Well, the guy who plays It and from Home Alone 2. I know he does a great job playing that guy. Is his name Falcor, the dog? Folklore? Folklorico? Here we go. Good luck, y'all. He said ideas KFS anyway. That's what he said. That's what he said. Who did you play for? Did you play for somebody right off the bat, or you just doing it? Or you're not doing it? I was just, I didn't know I was going to win, Congrats on the wins that are right here. And I quote, no, congrats, man. I don't know if you play for somebody or not, but whatever you'd like to do, man. That's awesome, dude. I don't think you've won in here before. Mom, those are not like fantasy movies. I mean, they are fantasy, but what are you doing? Her internet, she clearly lost internet. We're talking about movies kind of related in that kind of genre of labyrinth. Armageddon, guys? Or what? But yes, those movies are pretty good. Except Expendables. So it's different. What are you doing throwing Expendables and Independence Day and Armageddon? You're ruining Dom's moment. I kid. Byron, what's up? Can't stay livestock duties. Pockets are case hot busters, snacks, Earl Grey, Picard hot. And congrats on the win for Kanji Blade. Earl Grey and a Picard. What is it, Picard hot? I don't know what that is. I need to look that up. Where's Dom? There he is right there. He said, wow. What do you got, man? I'll send you. What are you doing? You want me to send it to you? I got you, bro. I got you. You already follow me. Well, we're gonna do it this way anyway. Hit me up on my Insta. Or email me, whatever you feel like doing. And guys, also, if you're interested in getting CAD done, I've gone full time with the CAD. If you're interested in doing CAD work, hit me up on either my email or my Yahoo also. Let me know. All the details are on my website. Let me know, guys. I got you. You can ask anybody that's worked with me. I'm thorough. We go back and forth. We get what you want. We work hard to achieve it. Achieve your dream. And what was it? You got the stickers. Oh yeah, and you also gotta let me know what kind of snack you want. The swag. You got a lanyard and a Kelly's paracord zipper pull and keychain. You got the best Techman. This is a combo design. It's really cool, sleek, different. I like that it's unique. You have some Scooby snacks, and you get your choice of one of these cheeses. We got white cheddar. We got original hot. No, it's just original. And then we got cheddar jack. So let me know what you're doing. Hit me with it, man. You got it, bro. You got it. Oh, it went to Kevin. Kevin Smith and Knives right there. Kevin. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very cool. Kevin's a cool dude also. I have met him at Blade Show a couple times, right? I'm saying, yo, cheese. Well, congrats on the win, Dom, and awesome of you to be DSKFSing to Kevin. So, Kevin, what is it going to be, man? What snack you going with, bro? Oh, that's cool, dude. Oh, crap. I'm breaking your chips. I mean, your crackers. Kevin gave me 3 knives when I first met him. That's the least I can do. That's very awesome, dude. That's really cool. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, white cheddar, I guess. Okay. Oh, you don't like... Hey, if you want, you don't have to choose one of those. Would you prefer peanut butter crackers? Let me know. Would you prefer the white cheddar Cheez-Its or peanut butter crackers? It's all good if you change that. If you change it up. Let me know, dude. Josh, what's up, dude? We're just wrapping up, bro. Hope you're doing well. Drop your pockets and snacks before we check out of here. Would you prefer the peanut butter crackers, Kevin? Let me know, man. Past 3 years, we chopped it up for a bit, dude. Always cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's always a good time, man. Running into you. You're always with some kind of good pocket carry. Like, thank you, man. Thank you for hanging out. The DSKFS is very cool of you. You still going with the cheddar? The cheddar? He's like, I don't care, bro. Just send me the knife, dog. There's Angel right there. HB lurking. I want to wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. I hope y'all have a wonderful and beautiful day. Very nice of her. That is awesome. Okay, so I guess we'll just go with what he said initially. He's not changing it. It's all good. His cheddar is cool. Okay. All right. Very cool, man. So congrats on the win. It's super cool. DSKFS. I always love that. It's never, anything that I expect or doesn't change how I think about y'all, but it's a cool thing whenever that happens. I mean, like if you don't do it, I don't think less of you or anything like that. That's what I mean. But awesome stuff, guys. Very cool. Been working outside, had to grab a cold, refreshing bev, and saw you were on, so I dropped a what's up? Thank you, dude. Thank you. Well, stay refreshed, man. OG cheese is best. I want to like someone flavor, but I don't like the powdery flavor. Oh, is it crappy or what? Crappy. Also, Marco, drop in a reminder that G-Ball, it was Gweg, Knafaholics, and Rochambeau, they go live tonight. Make sure you stop in there. I don't know if Big Red goes live. Or does anybody know? Is it the first of the month? First Sunday of the month? Or Saturday? I don't think it is, right? I think that passed already. So make sure y'all check that out. Check them out if you can. I'm trying to find the link so I can drop them real quick. Here's G-Ball right here. a bunch of guys that I really appreciate, and I would support their channel anytime. Great dudes, all informative, always a great time. They're all different styles, so whatever y'all prefer, you can't go wrong. Or if you do go wrong, try another one of these channels. The first one was G-Ball. The next one was Broke Ass EDC, who hosts the Knafaholic stream on his channel. Who else am I forgetting? Oh, Rochambeau. Where's Ro at? Rochambeau right here. And then y'all let me know if Big Red's going live tonight, please. I'm going to drop his link anyway. But this is Rochambeau. And then Big Red EDC right here. Somewhere right here. Here we go. Big Red EDC right here. All great channels, guys. Check them out. Show support. Even if you don't want to go hang out the whole stream, just go throw a thumbs up if you can. And yeah, just kick it if you want. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. A great stream. I wanted to drop those links real quick. I can't not do it if I'm reminded, because it's worth checking out. But enjoy your weekend, y'all, and celebrate how you can your Mother's Day, and whatever way you do. Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all ladies out there, wonderful women. Enjoy your day. Enjoy it. Take advantage of it. But don't be jerks. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Enjoy your family. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your moms. Keep the pockets packed. Eat some awesome snacks. I'll check y'all later. Peace. I gotta hit that